Well, howdy, fellers. So, this weekend, been doing lots of work here on the old zip zapper here. And it probably doesn't seem like there's a whole lot done, but I have been working on it all weekend, even though, appearances can be deceiving. But we got our trim around there. We got our aluminum track. It was finally delivered and installed, and I like that a lot more than the I had a piece of oak that I had cut and made some cut grooves down. It's out there somewhere, and I didn't like the way it was coming out, and so I decided to order some aluminum track I found on the Amazonian, and that's working out really well. These are sliding really well. These are just like temporary samples just to see, what the shape's going to be like, etc., etc. Need to, get some permanent ones in place with some holes, and then I got to figure out a locking mechanisms. But they're there, and the trim is on. It's glued on with some super duper Gorilla Construction badass stupid. Yep. And then we finally made some progress down here. We got a nice little trim piece. We got a piece. So we got some trim. So what's the trim piece? See the trim piece? And then we cut the corners, because when you're building something, you got to cut the corners and get some trim while you're at it. Make sure you get some trim in there. And we got this whole cabinet area built out. We got all kinds of, probably can't see it, maybe not. All kinds of framing. And of course I overdid it, like real hard with the screws. I mean, that's like the strongest part of the camper right there. You could probably freaking install a diving board off that. It's so screwed and glued in 9 different ways. And then big milestone, we actually went and bought some 2-inch foam and laid down our first corner pieces. And this is really just because I didn't want to deal with a whole lot right now, because I don't want to deal with all this area, because we got a door over here, there's a lot going on in this area, but I needed this section here so I can start doing the poor man's fiberglass in this area. And I kind of cheated on this side. I just snipped it, didn't want to deal with it. But over here I actually did kind of deal with it. So that leads into the PMF. We got a little bit of PMF going. So we got that canvas that's been draped down there for umpteen trillion bazillion years. And now finally got that folded up over, glued down really good. We got the 9 3/4 touch all up in here. I really thought I was going to need a stapler, and mine sucks, so I bought the Power Shot to do the staplings. But in doing this, kind of realized, yeah, you really don't need any staples. I mean, as you squeegee the glue in, it lays flat. It ain't going nowhere. I was over here, I was like pulling it, stretching it, tacking it, and really that's just causing more work than I'm gonna have to deal with later, because I'm gonna have to probably cut all that out, and because it's all wavy. If you can see, everywhere there's a staple, it's kind of wavy. So it would have been better to not even do the staples, but oh well. So we cut our corners. We got a piece. We got some trim. And we're working on the next hangover, and we got the first bit of PMF wrapped up around, which actually is a milestone, because now this is the beginning here of actually dealing with the exterior. So we have our first exterior foam pieces in place, and this is just screwed in just basically as a clamp, just clamping that foam piece in there for now. But this is the beginning of the end for the trim and the beginning of the exterior, where we're actually going to start putting some foam pieces around the outside. But I really want to focus on getting all this debacle looking pretty. So next weekend I think I'm going to focus on getting the little mini doors in, if I ever get that. Waiting on the piano hinge. And I need to build a cabinet door here. We need to get drawers in, get the faces on, and paint the heck out of everything. Paint and paint until we don't have no more paint. And then we're going to go to the store and get some more paint. And I'm already almost out of the gray crap. So the gray crap, we're almost out of. Got to get some more crap. So, yep, that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. Haven't really touched nothing up here except for the new foam board that I bought. But I also need to get back on these cabinets. I have the little hold open bracket thingies that need some loving and some squeezing. So need to get back on that too. But there we go, fellers. Thanks for watching. Keep your stick in some stuff.